Hey everybody, welcome to my first ranked draft for Theors Beyond Death on here on the stream. I did one yesterday and it didn't go so well. I've been on vacation for the last 10 days. I haven't touched a magic card in like 2 weeks. I haven't played Arena. I didn't have like internet access for 10 days. So I'm probably completely rusty. And I have no idea what I'm about to jump into. But the best way to figure it out is to learn. So let's jump in and see what happens, and we'll learn from the stumbles as we go along. I did play in the pre-release. That was really the last time I've played Paper Magic, to give you some ETA on how much I haven't been playing lately. Alright, so a slightly less good Wrath. That seems fine. I did have a lot of luck with this card. In the pre-release, this card seems awesome. This is just removal in this set. I'm not super happy to play this card, but I mean, the best way to learn is to try it, and this is a rare that I probably won't get a whole lot of chance to play with. So let's start with it. Otherwise, I'd probably go for one of the 2 green cards. I haven't got a feel for how the colors balance out in this set yet, but I don't think white is one of the more powerful ones. I mean, if we go all in on white, that could be fun. This guy's a house. Another like straight just 1-drop removal at instant speed is awesome. I don't care that it goes to the bottom of their library. There are some go wide strategies with creatures that look to target somebody, get targeted and then pump the rest of the team, so that could be fun. I'm not sure consistently how much he's going to pump out, especially right now the only card we have in white is a non-permanent. I'm actually stuck between these 2. Let's take the red card that makes dudes. I probably need to prioritize removal a little bit higher than I am right now, but we'll see. This seems a decent way. There's enough enchantment cards that are worth getting back. This is a good card even if you don't have the land. It's fine. It's not something I really want to play, but it works. This card is another fine card. I love the little Moss Viper. He's super cute. Let's stick with white. Let's see what happens. So the 5 butt seems to be like the seriously hard to punch through number for this set. Like, of all the cards listed here in this pack, none of them get through this guy. It's not a beast, though. Being a 3/5, it's got a butt, it'll stop things, but it doesn't do much. This is a 4/4 that gets a 1/1 that may or may not matter. It works really well when you have the 3 instant sacrifice something to do 5. But this is looking for cards to... This is part of that go wide strategy. We didn't take that card, though. This is something to keep in mind. This card seemed to work pretty well during pre-release. I only got to play it twice, but it worked pretty well. So we'll take that. We don't have to commit to anything yet. This seems decent. This also seems good, although we're not there. Those are both colors we're not currently in. I'm unsure on this card right now. Relentless Pursuit has been stellar, and it's been a 0, so I'm not sure yet. This is fine if we want to force white. It does work well to get that back, but it's not something you really necessarily want to get back. We're not in any particular color. mean, theoretically, we could go for the red-black sacrifice deck. This card is probably just intrinsically more powerful than the Lampad, so we'll just take it and see where we go. So there's some removal. This is a fine card. I don't think Mill is super hot in this set. I could be completely wrong. It just doesn't seem to be enough. Except for, the exception to that is the 2-drop Escape for 4 that mills. That card I've won with, but this isn't a card to go into mill with. This is removable though, so we're going to start there. Maybe we're blue-white. No, see, now maybe go mill. No, kidding, we're not going mill, not right now. 2/2 flyer is completely fine. Right now we don't have any auras that will go on our own creatures. This card is fine as a 2/3. This, if we can trigger it a lot, is pretty good. Right now we're not triggering it so much. So I'm going to go with the Naiad. None of these are super amazing. If we end up in red, that could be a fun combo. If I'm in blue, I don't mind playing one of these. If I'm in red, I want to play one of these. So I'm going to take this one for now. I'll take that guy. I am completely unsure of where this deck is going. Well, thankfully that made it easy. We don't need to be in any particular color for this card to be good. That permanents your opponent's control lose hexproof and indestructible doesn't really matter. I mean, it can, I guess, maybe in some instances, but it's the trample and lifelink that's super important. In terms of cards we get back, I mean, I'm sad to pass Final Death. We're not in green, but this card's pretty darn good. Maybe we'll get back one of these, maybe an Omen of the Forge. We'll see. This doesn't seem great. So no. So this is where we need to start making some decisions. I think we can get rid of the white. We're probably going to be blue-red. Is that even a thing in the set? I don't think it is. I think we're making this up as we go along at this point. It's fine. We only have one card right now that cares about devotion and no splashes, so that makes us less good. I haven't actually played with this. If we end up being some variation on aggressive, which we might be, this might be decent. This card's also good. I'm just concerned, well, we're not actually going to play that card. So yeah, we'll take that one. Once I remove the other one, it seemed a little bit easier. We do have a Naiad, so aspect is a little bit better for us. But if we're going to be aggressive, I really like just having a couple of those guys. Do we have 2 creatures with 4? 1, 2, possibly 3, possibly more. So maybe this guy is pretty decent. When it becomes a 3/4 for 3, it's pretty darn good. Let's see. We have 1, 2, 3. So not a whole lot to bring this cost down. We can keep our eye out for things. This can be a surprise. Again, we don't have a whole lot right now. that triggers that. In fact, nothing, so it's less good for us. And there's just another one of these. Let's just try to be super aggressive. Let's see what happens. I mean, there's a good chance we could just die, but hey, whatever. 3-2 for 3 is fine. Ah, there's the final flare I was talking about earlier. I mean, at this point, we don't even necessarily have to be blue. Something to keep in mind. I'll take that card. Let's see what happens. Maybe we'll open some bomb card. I think that's the best card in the pack, so we'll take it. See if we end up randomly in black. We'll take that. Okay, this isn't looking amazing right now. Ah, here we go. No, we're not in black. Can we be in black? No. Shoot. Well, this guy is really decent. I have absolutely no problem playing this guy. So, yay for red. Question is, do we stay in red or do we move to something else? In terms of sideboard, we have... I think of what is in here right now, our blue is still better. We do not have a lot of 2-drops, so while this may not be the best card in the pack, we need it. I really wish this card had flash. It's probably asking too much for a common, but it'd be a lot better if it did. So our curve, we've got 2, 3, 4-drops, 5, 2 6s. Still not a whole lot of enchantments to trigger Constellation. I'm actually gonna take this one. If we can get this card to trigger, I really like this. Another one where I realize I'm being greedy when I wish this was a 4/4. Let's see. So, Omen, Libation. What I'm considering is maybe taking the Myers Grasp, so we can look at possibly just playing black-red. It would bring our curve down a bit and get back some of our better cards. Because I don't know that we'll be triggering this card enough. So I'll take that, so we have our options open when we go to build. Speaking of, it might be red-black. Alright, let's, since this thankfully isn't a timed thing, let's look real quick about the red-black. This one in. Play one of those for now. Alright, so we have more cards than we need, although a couple of these cards I'm not going to play anyway. Like that one, at least one of them is not going to be in, if not both. We still have 4 4-drops. We don't need anything bigger. That doesn't do what we want in this deck. I don't mind the Harpy. Exiling a card can actually really matter. And our 3-drops are fine. Yeah, let's take that. Again, this guy could be pretty decent, especially with this. Let's take that, see where this goes. Now, we have a lot of 4-drops. How many? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4, which makes this guy less good. He's still a 3/3 for 4, which isn't terrible. we're going to be aggressive, this might be a good card to have. Keep that. The other option, which I should have thought a little bit more about, was Traveler's Amulet. To 8th in the deck, trigger this guy. I don't think we have enough sacrifice things for it to really count, but it's something you should think through. Pseudo removal. Ooh, this guy's a lot of fun. All cards we could play. I'm not sure we're playing any of them, but I don't think we have a black to make this guy as good as it should be. This can be removal. This is removal. This is pseudo removal, especially with the couple of sacrifice outlets we have. I don't know that we have enough, but we'll take it and see if we want to get spicy with it. Take that guy. Yep. Alright, so we have some cuts to make, which means I've either gone into a terrible archetype and nobody is drafting it, or this should be fun. There's no middle ground here. So we have a ton of creatures. Let's take a look. Definitely don't need 2. Those are all fine. In terms of targeting our own creature, we don't have a lot. And we have a lot of 3-drops. So let's cut this one. Right, a lot of these aren't even creatures. Let's just show red-black. So we're down to 43, 16 creatures. We should cut some non-creatures. Not sure this card is where we need to be. Do like this card. I wish there was some scry built into it. Again, I realize I'm being greedy. It would make this decision a lot easier. I've only played a little bit with this card, but it seems like you can get what you want to get versus this. Yeah, okay, so Home of the Dead. I'm unsure about this one because we don't have a lot in our deck in terms of things we want to pay 3 to get out and sacrificing a non-land permanent. It's not as good, especially because we can't trigger the sacrifice whenever we'd like, because that would work a lot better with him. If he gets +2 at the end of the turn, it does no good. And I also like the idea of bringing our curve down because we just want to hit fast. It takes us to 15 creatures though. That's not too bad. And this isn't a creature, but kind of is. So that puts us at 41. Cards to think more about. So this guy gets a little bit less good because we don't have as much red as we did a little bit ago. We don't have anything now that targets at all. Right? Nope. Okay. But I do like playing this simply because we do have 3 of these guys to get back. I really wish we had that 3-drop can't block. That's also really good. Let's see. I think I want to cut one of these because I've got piece of removal here. Maybe this isn't the card, because how much mana am I actually going to have? Although I I'm considering dropping us to 16 lands. We have a single 5-drop. Maybe that's the call here, rather than cutting a removal spell. That one's kind of tough. Let's start with this. See how the deck runs. I don't think it needs a ton of lands. We are happy to stay at 2 for a little bit. We have 8/2 and 8 3-drops, so that's where the majority of our deck lies. We do need double red. That's okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 15. Yep, that's fine. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. We could probably go shorter. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'm just wondering if we should cut a swamp for mountain. But I think I'm just going to leave it as is. Let's see how it runs. So like I said, I haven't really played this format. I have no idea how fast it really is. I think this deck could be faster if we had not drafted white to start it with, and then blue. But it came together. Yikes. Well, I'm glad I didn't cut swamp. We're not going to keep it. We can't cast anything. We will keep this. We're actually going to pitch a swamp. We don't have any double black cards, and we don't need more land. So that'll be easy. We'll match our opponent. Hey there. Alrighty. Okay, we can stop drawing lands. That would be nice. Excellent. Ooh, yikes. Okay, well, at least we now have a target for the harpy. That's good. It's not. What's the next one? You may exile a creature or enchantment card. So, well, they're gonna get to trigger it again. Still think we get rid of the escape card. Oops, almost clicked the wrong one. Well, I'm glad to see that gone. This card seems really good. At least that's not a zombie. I've got that going for me. Oh, they mono black. I'm jealous. An X-Life. I think I just need to stop the bleeding. Do I care about them? It can't be blocked by... That's fine. Ooh, fun. I like their deck. We have the option to play this, but that's not as good as actually just playing this guy. Yep. Oh, I forgot the Scryax. Okay, well that's still nice. We are totally mono black. Awesome. Yep, that's fine. You know, for all of our 2-drops and 3-drops, we're just gonna pass. We could play the Chariot, but it does 0 right now. We just need bodies on the ground. I'm going to have them sacrifice a creature. I could say enchantment to get rid of this one, which might be arguably the best move, because this can do a lot more damage, but I just want to reduce the 2s I'm taking right now. Oh, okay. Well, if I get a creature. Okay. Well, at least I'm not dead. Sitting at 7 to 21 is not great, though. At least now I have options for blockers, theoretically. Oh my gosh. I have almost half the lands out of my deck, so that's something at least. And now I'm just dead. Oh, you're funny, deck. Alright. Well, that was a bust. I mean, I think we were right to mulligan. I think we were right to block when we did. I don't know that I necessarily would have done anything differently, so hopefully just not draw as many lands next time, which is not the best course of action to try to be better at Magic. Just draw better, that's all you need to do. We're ready. Ooh, Saga. Alright, this is an awkward hand, but we'll keep it. Again, most of our deck are 2 and 3 drops. In fact, we have what? Only 2 other cards in the deck that we can't cast. And there's one of them. Oh man, come on. So we have 1 card left we can't cast. Good, we didn't hit it. Yeah, that guy's fun. Creatures, okay. I don't know why they did that. We're not going to attack. We lose a point of damage. They're probably not going to block. But I'd rather leave this guy alive just in case. For the chariot. Although we can't attack with them right now, so let's just, yeah. Boop. Okay, so we have a couple options. Play out this and not swing in for any damage. I think the right choice right now, though, is to play this, crew it up. Because then we're winning in the damage race. If they attack, we can attack for 5 next turn. Alright, so we're going to play this. That way, oops. The crew for 1 actually matters in this type of deck, so that's good. And then we're going to attack for 5. Worst case scenario, they have the white flash. But we still have first strike, so that's probably not something they want to do. Alright, ooh. I'm unsure about this card. I like the getting the +1, but the 1/4 seems super underwhelming. Got me. While you're hovering, what you looking at? Oh, waiting for me to take my turn. Oi. So we're both at 14. I don't want to attack with this because I think I just lose them. Same with this one. We could theoretically force in some extra damage, but I don't think it's worth it. However, since he can't attack either, now they can very easily block my 3/3 with their 1/4 without any penalty, but they have to be careful because if I do have a spell that targets this, it's enough to kill their Hero of the Wind. So my hope is that it's scary enough that they won't bother. Right. So that's a good thing. Okay. I'm going to play the Liar out next because that gives us a lot more opportunity to just kill them next turn, depending on what we draw, obviously. Ooh, that's a good one. No reason to block. Okay, so let's do some math. We have a fair amount of damage on the table. So if we pay 1, tap them down, they have 2 blockers. We could then, so we have what, 3, 6, so that'd be 4, 2 mana left. So pay 1, tap down this one. It doesn't actually matter. Tap down one of them. No, it does matter. Pay 1, tap down this one. Then we pay 4 to play this, to crew this. They have 2 blockers, which means I could kill this. Or I can pay 3. Let's do that. Let's 1, 2, 3. Pay 3. Let's actually tap down this guy. Okay. And then let's tap this. And then next. We're actually attacking with everybody here. Because they have some choices to make. Yep. So we're gonna sack. Okay. So barring anything crazy, I think we're okay. Yeah, so we're fine. We're going to untap that. Okay. I just want to make sure we don't die on the swing back by some random chance. We are going to pay 3. That's fine. Crew this one up. Next. So if they block like that, they're dead. There you go. That worked out. Didn't have to play our 4 drops. Who needs 4 drops? I guess technically we did play the chariot. Okay, that went better than expected, especially compared to that first round, which went terribly. Let's see. Oh, bleh. I think that sums up how I feel right now. We really want a black source. We've got a 2-3-3 if worse comes to worse. This is not a great hand. But if we draw a swamp, it's much better. We're on the draw. Let's spin that wheel. Woot! Got there. That's pro magic right there. So now we have a removal. They play anything crazy. It's interesting. Yeah, I don't like ramp. I don't like where that can go. It also gives us the opportunity if they play something else. We can play Inevitable End to have them get rid of it, or we can play Annex to any target. Interesting. Alright, so if we play the Grim Position, that means as of right now they can't attack. We can play this. Okay, now they can attack. But that's fine. We're actually just gonna, as sad as it is, take 7 here. Because we're gonna play Inevitable End on this, which will ping them for 3. It is totally worth it. No blocks. You got me for an owie. Ooh, I wish we had 1 more mana. That's okay. We'll be able to play both of these next turn. But we will just do this for now. That's going to be on my turn as well. Next. Actually not going to attack, just in case something crazy happens. Oh, it's not his. What am I doing? I know. I told you it's been a while since I played Magic. That was my bad. Can't wait to see how these two work together. This should be fun. And this. So I'm really glad we got rid of that guy now. Alright. This. Yeah, this is kind of like fun land here. If I get to keep doing everything. Okay, that's scarier. +2 against first strike. Don't think we're actually going to attack right now, though, because they have a 6/7. It's vaguely awkward. We're just gonna pass for now. Yep. Uh-oh, they're thinking. Alright. That's not good for us. So let's get ahead of ourselves here. We're gonna sacrifice this creature. Target this. And then we're going to just let this happen, I think. Could sacrifice this to make it a 6. Yeah, we're gonna do that just in case. Let's still trigger and get all the little dudes. There was an option to maybe do a little bit more. And instead of giving him first strike, gaining some life. I'm not sure if that was right or not. Because then I could have gotten him up to an 8 and just traded off anyway. I'm not sure on that one. Alright. 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need 6 mana, which I have. Because I could theoretically attack in, and they're probably not blocking. But I'm not sure that's a great trade since these guys can't block anyway. Yeah, it's just kind of awkward. What do I need to draw here? I really need that Tectonic Giant would be good. Even a Final Flare would be helpful, or the Shadow Spear. Okay, you've got 2 of them. That's annoying. Alright, so we've got... Sorry, doing math. Math is hard. Alright, past the blockers. First things first, here. And then if we sacrifice 1, 2 to this, he'll be a 6. And we sacrifice 1 more to this, and then he'll be an 8. And that costs 4 mana, which we have. So we're going to do that. Alright, so this. We also know that they have no cards in hand, so no tricksies happening. Unless I did my math wrong, we should be okay. It's possible I did my math wrong. Yep. There we go. So that works out for us. Don't mind losing the 1/1s that can't attack in any way. They're probably going to get rid of him from being able to come back, but that is completely okay. Yep. Overall, I have no complaints about that. So whenever he attacks or becomes a target of spell, 3 damage to each opponent. I mean, any of these are good. Unfortunately, it's not going to trigger the Stampede Rider. We're not going to attack in. They have 1 creature to our 4, one of which is very good. And they can't attack because this guy will get first strike. Alright. So I think what we do here attack with both of those. Let's exile. Let's try to draw some cards. Oh, well, that's easy. We'll choose that one. They're more than likely going to block the giant because it's really good. Yeah. I'm willing to make that trade and not kill anything off. We'll also be able to, next turn, make him a 4 before combat to trigger this to make him bigger. So that's good for us. Yeah, I don't know what they have, but okay. So yeah, that's a nice little combo. The sacrifice deck looks like it can really go off if you get the right cards. This deck could probably be a lot better if we'd started drafting it properly at the beginning, but that's okay. That's why it's important to leave your options open as you draft. Because if we'd stuck with white, I don't even know where we'd be. It wouldn't be in a good place, I don't think. Alright. Yay, Elspeth. Oh, great hand. We've got a 2-drop removal and a 2-drop creature. If we hit 3, we have more removal and more card draw. Totally keeping this. Alright, at this point I am not afraid of mill because I can beat in faster than theoretically they can mill. Oh, okay. So we have a couple options. I'm going to kill this one just to clear the way, since we have to attack with a 3/1. That's the only downside. That would have milled us. Hey, buddy. Alright. I'm actually not going to play anything here. They didn't do anything on their turn. We have Libation. They play something crazy. Right now, we just win this race. At some point, they have to do something. There's a good chance they have some mill cards, so or counter spells. Sure. Oh, I could have used that. Oh, I could have used either of those cards. Shucks. Alright, well, we're going to have them sacrifice an enchantment. I don't think there's a 2-drop counterspell. Like I said, I haven't played this format much, so I might be wrong. Okay. First things first. I'm trying to decide if I just want to kill this creature. Or if it's worth digging a little bit. Or if I want to put out more threats. This guy isn't going to get anywhere, but it can drain as needed. But I think right now they're on the back foot. Okay. Well, we could use more land, but that's not unexpected with this deck. Ooh, got a land. Not exactly the land I wanted. They probably have a counterspell. I'm gonna play this one out. We've got 2 of them, so if it gets countered. Ooh, that actually hurts. Never thought I'd get stung by this card. That's okay. Yep, so... Okay. So we have 5 mana. There's a good chance they have a counterspell still handy. So with that in mind... I think I'm gonna play this card first. I have to block. Okay. We're actually gonna do... This seems kind of weak, but with them being at 5, I like the idea of the pressure. Ah, that's interesting. Nice. Okay. So I have 1 card in hand. I know we have one of these. So let's play it. Yep, that's fine. Theoretically, if they bottom, okay, we have an option. Because we'll have a first strike haste that can be crewed and then sacked to kill them at 4. We'll see though. It could have a counterspell. No! I always do that wrong. Man, I'm telling you, so far, this guy is a little MVP for us today. That little extra damage people can't seem to get around. Nice. Alright, well, let's keep going. Let's try to sacrifice some more things. It's been working out better than I expected. Alright, so I've got 2. We need no more land, but I still can't throw that back. It's not worth it. Oh, so cute. Seriously, I really want to see this card in foil, but it's adorable. Okay, I said no more lands. My deck did not listen to me, and that's okay. Hey, buddy. Meow. Well, we have to attack. I could play the Lamp Lad ahead of time. I was hoping to maybe scare them into thinking I had the flash, give it first strike. Alas, not so much. Hey, buddy. Hi. I'm sorry if I woke you up. Ooh, I like that guy. Oh, hi, buddy. How are you? He can still block. He just can't attack. So, yeah, not so much with the attacking right now. Howdy, Seamus. Alright, so we've got 5 mana. We can't attack, which we don't want to run that guy into him. So we're going to play this so that next turn we can tap this one down. That's definitely a worthy target to be tapped. Hey, buddy. Oh, sad panda. Alright. We have a couple other options, but I was looking forward to that. Looks like they're getting a little mana screwed. It's another creature, right? I'm assuming? Yeah. So that seems... I mean, they're going to get to the fighting part at some point. Oh, careful, buddy. I mean, it's kind of a waste, I think, but I must be really afraid of the giant. We just need to draw an answer before they do that. You can target one of my creatures. You'd like to be bigger? Yeah. Fine. Go with your own creature. Alright, now we're going to have some fun. We're going to play this. Alright, and actually this, because this has haste. We're still not attacking, which is vaguely awkward. And if they had mana, we'd be in serious trouble. Alright, so we are going to consider our life choices, which I'm not sure what they are. And here's a wee Seamus appearance. Say hi, buddy. Hi. What do you think I should do? I don't... So this is going to fight next turn. Hi, buddy. Full on cat mode here. So we're going to do... I want to do this? No, we're going to do this first. We're actually going to attack with everybody. We're going to... what's the... at 20... Hi, buddy. Ooh. I'm going to hit control. control. And then we're going to actually sacrifice, as much as it pains me, sacrifice this. It just really makes this a really bad play then. This creature will be gone. I mean, theoretically. Oh, well, there you go. Hi, you get to see me over Seamus, but sorry. So that worked out. They got really mana screwed though, so that wasn't necessarily our deck doing what it was versus their deck not doing what it was supposed to do. Yay, all the fun things. Alright, let's try that again. Sorry. Like I said, I've been on vacation, so Seamus has missed me a little bit. So now you get to hear cat purrs and look at cat butt. So, you know, lucky you. Hey, buddy. Yeah, come on down. Good boy. Alright, this is a great hand. I wish I had a 2-drop creature like that 3/1, but I'll take it. Have we gone first yet? I feel like we haven't. I mean, I can't complain since we've won a lot, but still. Alright. Nothing to play. So I think we want to play a black card. Question is, do we blue-black? I think I just want to play a flyer out there. We have a lot of ways to get rid of that card, and it's not that threatening right now. And we really would like to play the giant next turn if possible. Alright, they didn't do anything, which makes me very nervous. Now, they also didn't play a land. There's a chance they have a counterspell. I think what I'm going to do right now is just pass the turn. We have the libation up. Because I don't want to play... Let's just have them sacrifice a creature. Actually, I'm going to say enchantment. No. Creature. My only thought is they might have the 1/3 flash creature, but I'm also completely okay with them getting rid of that, because then the harpy won't run right into it. Yep, that's fine. Okay. So we're going to play this when they don't have a counterspell. If they target it, it still triggers, so that's decent. Yep. So we have the Myers Grasp for that. Perfect. Wish I had more black, but at this point, this is okay. Till the end of your next turn. Let's open our options. I could really use that swamp next turn. Play more than one card. Can't play it this turn because we already played our land, which in hindsight may have been a mistake, but... Ooh, +1 indestructible. Yay! Alright, so we'll play the swamp. There's no reason to really run that into anything right now. We have options. So we're just going to do that. So much hovering. Why are you hovering? Got an itch. Boop. Boop the snoot. Come here. Boop the snoot. Doesn't mind. Ooh, another one of those. You got it. Alright. Oh. Interesting. I'm almost tempted to get back to Harpy to get rid of that. I think I'm going to do that. That's... They don't have a flyer right now. And I really don't like the idea of that with 3 counters on it. Oh, where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Man, again, I wish I had more black. I'm going to actually attack with this. Gonna 1-for-1 either of them. Or not. I'll just swing in for 4. Okay. We're at 20. Let's... Man, I should pay... Did I play a land this turn? If I did play a land, I should play the Lampad. If I didn't, I should play Funeral Rites. I don't think I did. That didn't matter anyways. Okay. But we have the final Flare now, which is actually, like I said, really good when you have the Satyr. Oh, that's annoying. Play Sigh. I still think we're in a fine shape here. I'm not going to block. Alright, so we have 7 mana. I think first things first, we play out this. Then we play out doesn't matter, because we're going to actually crew with this one. And then we're going to attack with everybody. All the trades are fine with us. Yep, that is okay. And then I'm going to just force us on the ground. Oh. Well, that's annoying. Here I thought we had them dead next turn, and there they go, drawn, gaining life. Balls. Well, at least we have at least one more turn to its back. It's a 6/6, so we really need to win this turn. Come on. Come on, attack. That's the only chance I have. I still have 3 other unknown cards in hand and 4 mana. Alright. Now I have to think. Okay. So let's crew with this. Then I think we're going to... We've got 3 blockers, so 1, 2, 3. We need to get that number down and trade some. Target this creature, sacrifice that. We're not actually dead. I'm not going to tackle that one. I'm not sure if that was the right line. We had the option to just run some things in and sacrifice, or put the Shadow Spear on. My thought is that since this one doesn't have flying, if we can get damage low enough that we can fly in and sacrifice some things, it'll be worth it. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. But they're basically going to have to tap out to get this creature out, even though they're going to gain life and draw cards. We have no way to kill them right here. That's annoying. Super annoying. Okay. Can almost kill them. This is where I wish I had more of a pause button so I could do more math. So we pay 3 and equip this. We're going to gain 3, they're going to lose 3. That negates this. That gives us also the ability to play this one and start sacrificing things for fun. They can't really attack because we'll be able to block and kill it. I think that's the best course right now. Whoa. Before Magic Arena screws us over. And then this. Okay. Who are you fighting? I am completely okay with that. Am I? Cancel. Yes. Actually, go ahead. It'll gain me some life. That'll trigger that. Yep. Four. So... What? Come on. Submit. This is a little greedy. They have tricks. This is worse for me, but I think this gives us the best options. Perfect. That worked out well. They can still escape it, but not this turn, and that's the most important part. All right. Yep. All right, so this gives it trample and like, oh, okay, did the math for me. Thank you. Man, that green-blue guy, they gained, what, 6 or 9 life off that card? But got there. Woo. Alright, let's keep going. This has been fun. If you haven't yet, you should check out Mom's Basement Games on TCG Player and grab some cards and buy some stuff and be super cool. They sell a lot of great stuff, and heck, they sell a lot of my cards because I just draft and then don't actually play Standard. Although that will change, I think, for GP Detroit. So that means at some point I need to figure out what Standard actually looks like. But that's a ways away. So for now, we're just going to draft. I'm actually looking forward to drafting this in real life, too. I haven't done that in an 8-person real-life pod yet. That'll be fun. So far, the set seems pretty fun. I mean, granted, I've just done a couple drafts, but... And so far, we're winning with this one, which also makes it more fun when you win versus lose. This is a great hand. We'd like a red source. One more red source. But even that, we have 2 2-drops that are good. We'll keep it. And we're on the draw. Again, I don't think we've played first yet. I'll start there. Makes it less likely me to screw up if I draw another red source. At this moment, this isn't scary enough to play, to Myers grasp it. Nope. Got me. Yeah, definitely not scary enough. Alright. Play this. Looks like we're both stuck on 2, so go us. This should be fun interactive magic. Let's see who gets to 3 first. At this rate, it'll be a very slow grind. Yep, that's fine. Come on, land. Balls. I still don't know that's necessarily worth grasping. I think I'd rather just save it. I don't know. My thought is that if they... Oh, dang it, they hit 3 first. Oh, so that's annoying. So... We definitely have Myers grasp for this one. I really hope for another land at some point. Because we definitely lose this race. Oh, balls. Now we're in trouble. Okay, so this might be a little late. We're going to actually attack all in here. On the off chance they block, which we really hope they do. That is okay. Yep. And then we're gonna... There. We needed that 1/1 gone. Oh, gains hexproof. Balls. Alright, now we're in trouble. Man, if we'd hit 3 1 turn earlier. Oh, now we're going to get all the lands. I see how you do this. Alright, we have exactly one out, I think. So if we get back our Grim Physician. Yeah, okay, that's what we need to do. So we're going to do this so we don't die. On their turn, we're going to flash an Omen of the Dead to get back the Grim Physician. We can then sacrifice the Grim Physician to the final flare to kill this, assuming they don't have another hexproof thingy. Dang it. Alright, I still think this is our best line. The question is, do I do it now? No. I'm gonna wait. They're more likely to have spells, but if they sacrifice a creature, so I think this is my opportunity. Target a creature. At least it's going to come back as a 1/2. So we're not outright dead. No, we're pretty dead. Yep. Alright, so how do we beat this? We're going to have them sacrifice an enchantment. Does that get us anywhere? I don't think it does. I think we need to play this as a blocker. And then be able to sacrifice some creatures to gain life, because we don't have enough blockers right now. Oof, brutal. Yep. We're not dead yet. We're pretty close to dead, but we're not dead. We got 5. Yep, come on in. Let's see what we can do. Alright, so... oh, no. Past blockers. Here. 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 Is that even right? No, because we die. There. We still die this way. Okay. That's fine. So 3 is getting through, so we have to sacrifice 2 creatures. So I'm gonna sacrifice this, and then sacrifice that. Now, because that's gone, it can stay in the graveyard. Not that that's a great concern right now, but it matters. Alright, so are we just dead? I think we're just dead. So we have 2 in the air that's coming. We can block here and here. Well, maybe they'll screw up. Ooh, well that guy's fun. Some blockers. Block. And still be dead? Yeah. Oh well, we got hit with a bunch of cards we couldn't cast. That's alright. Getting stuck on that 2 and not hitting 3 really hurt us. Alright, let's see if we can win 2 before we lose 1 more. I feel like both times we've lost tonight has been just to not necessarily bad plays, although I'm sure I could have done something better, but straight mana issues. So that's good, at least. That makes me feel a little bit more comfortable about this deck. I think playing 16 lands was correct, even though we got kind of screwed over there. I think it's still okay. Alright, so we have the choice of pumping or playing that. I think we just play the 2-drop because we can have them sacrifice whatever creature they play next. We need to stop drawing lands, though. Never mind. I think it's worth... well, I don't think they missed white, so... Okay. We're gonna... have them sacrifice a creature. I could have theoretically attacked and see what happens, but that's okay. I like just clearing the way and punching them in the face. What you got? You've got 5 mana. Are there any black-white flash creatures? I know there's the one that makes the enchantment that makes 2 1/1s. Well, I'm okay with that. Oh, I should have pumped. I'm actually not going to, because there is the Wrath. So if I had pumped originally when I should have, I think the game would have been over, depending on what they had. Interesting. I mean, I can stop them from gaining 3 life, which is what I think I'll do. When they're at 3, the 3 life actually matters. Alright. No more lands, please. Yep. Ooh, they have a Gary. Lucky. So we're going to do this. And then eat the only escape card they have, because it kills my 2/1. So we'll just get rid of it. Yep. I think we're both drowning here. His just happened to, theirs just happened to happen before mine. Excuse me. Sorry, didn't mean to wake you, buddy. Yep. Right now they survive if they sacrifice both creatures. Yeah, it doesn't feel good, I'm sure. Yeah, that was a rough beating for them. Alright. Well, no matter what, yay, this game will be our last. So let's take a look again. Check out the deck. So this is where we started in white-blue. Added those. But we ended up in black-red. I don't feel like there's been a game yet that I missed not having this in there. I'm sure this could have come in handy, but I'm not sure what we would put over it. The Funeral Rites hasn't felt great, but it's kind of served its purpose. I think with all of the different interactions we have with Sacrifice, there's a very good chance I should be playing Portent over the second Maze Warden. This doesn't do as much, except for triggering this one card we have, which isn't nearly as important as clearing the way for us to kind of punch through. So actually, you know what? I think we're going to try this last game with it. It may not even come into play. It does cut our creature count down a little bit, but there have been a couple games where if we just had a little bit more damage would have been great. And having two of these guys have been... I really want to do another draft where I get more of these with this guy. I mean, these three together has been a lot of fun. The Shadow Spear obviously is a great card, but if anything, the Lampat has been the MVP for us tonight. It's done a lot of serious work. I think running 16 with this curve is completely fine. We've had a couple mana problems, but I think it's more of a flood issue than not hitting what we need, except for the one where we got stuck on 2 for a while. Hi, wee Seamus. Yeah, he says hi. Yeah, hey, buddy. Gonna join us for the last game here. But overall, I'm pretty happy with how this deck has been working. Hey, buddy. Gonna come down? Come on, come say hi. Wee Seamus is gonna judge me for this last game here. Hopefully give us some good mana luck. Right, buddy? Yeah? Okay. Kitty tail. Alright, we've got the luck of Wii on our side, so we're gonna be okay. Alright, buddy. Oh, okay. So I've got a 2-drop with 2 removal spells. We will keep this. Once again, did we go? Oh, we got to go first. Oh, buddy, we're going first. Yay. Alright, we've got options. Hey, buddy. Sorry for all the fur in your face. Yep. Hi, buddy. That's okay, because now we get to play our Harpy and get rid of their 1 escape card. Boop. Hey, buddy. Alright. Alright, look who's back. We'll just play another one. We still are sitting on 2 removal spells. I could have played the Funeral Rites. That may have been the better option, so that we could play the Rage Hound and one of these, but I think we're okay. Alright. And they're more than likely just playing a single. Oh, alright. What do we want to do? This is a good question. So this takes 4 and 5 other cards. They have 0. I still like keeping a removal spell. This is tough. Alright. Buddy, you're purring right in the microphone, aren't you? Okay, so we need that to go on the stack. And then have them sacrifice a creature. Ooh. Hey, bud. The 1/1 can't block, so it's completely okay to attack in here like this. It does make the inevitable end slightly worse, but that's okay. Hey, we've got that guy too. I'm gonna sacrifice this because I can get it back. It probably should have made me sacrifice an enchantment, but what do I know? So ironically, if I play that, it's going to actually make that slightly better. So we're going to attack with both of these. They can't kill the Annex right now. Again, inevitable end becomes worse. With both of these creatures on the field. But that's okay. We're still sitting fine. We're at 20, they're at 4. They have 3 cards in hand, plus the guy that they can get back. Now they're more likely to get it back. So they have 6 cards. We have no graveyard. Alright, we're going to attack all in. They're taking 2 in the air automatically. Man, excuse me. So we'll get dudes. And then so we have 6 mana. Let's excuse me. Ooh. 1, 2. You know, this might not be the right choice, but I'm gonna get this back. Because I get to play this. And it gets them down a creature. Even if it is the 1/1, they're more likely going to sacrifice this. But there's a chance they'll bring that card back and I lose it anyway. It just puts them in a more awkward spot. Especially being at 2 life. I ain't seen the full art of this. I kind of like it. It's nice. Yeah. That is the one nice thing about this card, is that it gives them choice. but it can be multiple removal spells. So like here, the bad thing is they can sacrifice this and then get that, but with the 2 in the air and no way to remove the flyer, they were in trouble. If they had drawn, like, they had the lamp pad, they could have maybe lived. But, so there it is. Our first ranked draft. Absolutely no complaints. Hey, we like this guy. Ended up 7-2. So, considering, like I said, we started in blue, white, not sure what we're doing. Maybe white, red, maybe it was a while till we figured it out, but I think that shows the importance of paying attention to what's in the packs and where you can cut and not sticking to a color. I think if we'd stuck to blue, red, we'd been significantly worse off. So, pay attention to what you draft, and don't be afraid to switch. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. Don't get me wrong. But it's worth it. So, that's it for tonight. Drafting was awesome. I will be back here next week. At that point with hopefully some more drafts under my belt. So make sure you come back next week, same time, same place, and check out the rest of the streamers throughout the week to see other formats that you might like. I just do limited, but we've got a lot of other great guys